So in the opening remark, we were telling that, the students are going after the initially for PG, they went outside the country. Now they are from UG itself, they are going. I'm sorry, from school itself, now they are going. After 8th standard itself, they are going. I met few of them in Singapore. They said this is better education, so we came. So that is the first part. The second is regarding the education system, which we are talking, and I'm sure we had length and breadth of discussion on the matter. But then, with respect to entrepreneurship, as rightly told by Sridhar Vembu of Zoho, who said, business cannot be learned in classes. It has to be learned by doing business only. And entrepreneurship, the biggest block for me when I look at it is two aspects. One is the self. Am I capable? That's the discussion Mr. Deepu was talking about, and creating an ecosystem. In fact, one aspect which I did in my college is there are all the entrepreneurial students, I put them together and they started discussing on the entrepreneurship ideas and many, many things. Rather than distributing them with the placement students, I separated them and put in a flat. I found it more effective. Like there are discussions, there are new ideas coming, etc. That is one. But then the biggest problem which I see is with the parents and also some of the faculty members also, to be very honest, which let me that is always there, even in IAMs. I'm sorry, Professor Prasad sir is there. But then they say, why do we take risk? Take less risk is what is always been taught. That should be like, let it go ahead and then do. When Deepu sir was talking about, like giving them project hands on, let them go do it. And the rest is fine. Not that everything, we have to create an attitude that, not everything you try wins. Many a times you fail also. But it's okay to fail and it's okay to try. And that is the aspect. And I'll talk from my personal part. Initially, I told my students who passed out, said, work for a couple of years and then you move into entrepreneurship. But let me be honest in telling, very few percentage converted into entrepreneurship. They said, I'm getting good salary, so why should I take a risk? So they got into something called as comfort zone. I say it's like, the tooth pain. You go to a doctor, they say there's a swelling, take medicine for 1 week, painkiller, and then come back. Once they eat the painkiller, their pain goes, and then why should I pluck again? So similarly, they work somewhere, they get salary, they think, no, no, they get a scolding, they say they want to, they say, okay, I'm going to resign. Now the next question, till now I've been earning salary. Now I'll have to work without salary. So I'll get into the comfort zone. The second pattern was when I told immediately after the college, don't go for a job, go for business. So some of them I could motivate them. And, the starting of the business is always tough. So, like at that time, when they look, there are other people, especially the new joinees who are given training in five-star hotels, flying up by flight and, things very nice. They say, okay, now get me a job and they go. Now, what I'm trying is to start the business from day one. Start the business from day one so that, along with their studies, if the business can be like, if you can handhold them for 2 years, uh, initial teething trouble, if it is over, then it will be better. And something to tell, like we were talking about, how do we know the aptitude of thing? Like, let them do according to their passion. I'm sorry, many a times parents do not know what their children want. The teachers do not know what the students want. Let me tell you, even the students do not know what they want, what their passion is, what they're happy about, what they're interested. They say, I don't know. Okay. And many a times they say, oh, I thought this is interesting, but when I went there, I found it is not good. I've seen even for placement, they say, retail is my blood. I want to go for retailing. They go to retail, they say, oh, no, this is not my cup of tea. So I'm saying, like, if I have to see if I have temperature, I may feel I'm having temperature. Somebody else may touch and say, the best way is to put a thermometer and see if there is a temperature or not. The other one is all, assumptions. So here I would say, highly recommend that let us go for a good psychometric test itself to see what the student's passion or interest, aptitude, etc. is. And if the direction can be in that, even if it is a business, in which area should a business be done, that will be a great part. And I'm so happy that I could speak in this great elite forum. And, thank you so much.